1029 The Buzz, Nashville's rock station. Hi, I'm Squeegee in the Buzz Renters Warehouse studio. I'm very fortunate today. I know there are a lot of guys right now who are very jealous because I get to talk to a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model, Genevive Morton. Hi.
Hi, and I get to speak to you, so everyone's jealous about that too.
Yes, they are. Hey, all right, I'm going to try this out on you. Okay, so you're from South Africa?
Yes.
All right. What is it? Wait. Yes, baie.
Donkey.
Ah, there you go.
I understood what you said. He said, you're very beautiful, and I said, thank you.
Yes. I was like, God, man. I was like, I got
Very
a friend.
good job,
I got a
actually.
friend of mine. He's from South Africa, and I was like, okay. I posted on Facebook. I was like, okay, so I'm going to be interviewing a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. What questions should I ask her? And then there were the others like, hey, what are you doing later on after the show? You want to go out? I'm like, no, man, we're not going to go there. I'm just going to ask you questions, about you. So, where in South Africa? Johannesburg or?
Originally Johannesburg in a town called Benoni, and that's where Charlize Theron is from as well, actually.
Okay.
Oh, and the Princess of Monaco, Charlene.
Wow.
So the three of us just making waves all around the world.
Right. Now, Afrikaans?
Yes.
Okay. So how would you say, I guess, good morning in Afrikaans?
Goeiemorgen.
Okay. It's a cool language. It really is. Like I got turned on to, what was it? District 9, the movie District 9.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
What's the White Elysium? I didn't know there was a bunch of I think it was a South African that was involved. I didn't direct or produce, whatever. One of the actors South African too. And I didn't know that. I went to see the movie, and then they were like singing all these South African kids' songs from when we were like in kindergarten. And I was like, what is happening? Because I didn't expect it, and you just never hear those things. And it's just really incredible to see South Africans breaking into the film industry. It's really exciting.
Right. Okay, so how long have you been modeling? Did you start out as 10 years old? Oh, I'm going to be a model, yay.
No, when I was 10 years old, I was like a Girl Scout kind of vibe. My brother and I were very close. He was a Boy Scout. I was a Girl Scout. We did all that kind of fire building, climbing hills, and, he used to play this game with me, my brother. We would take a Frisbee, and he would throw it at my shins, and either I jumped or it hit me. Like, that's what the kinds of things I did as a child.
Well, yeah.
Like, that's our game. And I got to high school, and people said, oh, you should be a model, you should be a model. So I decided the great idea, I'm going to start entering beauty pageants because I can win these incredible prizes like hair shampoo and stuff like that. But I was just really not good at beauty pageants. It's not my thing, apparently.
Like what? Because it's just the awkwardness, or is just the, how do I want to say, like what is it about the beauty pageant that you didn't jive with?
I didn't like the idea of, a bunch of women getting there, being competitive together and like trying to get a title. Like, although we do the swimsuit issue, it's not a competition. It's like a legitimate job. You go in, you audition for the job, or you get interviewed, and then you get the job and you get paid to be in the magazine. It's a job. It's not like we're having a competition to see who's got the best talents to get on the cover, things like that. It's different. It's approached differently, and I don't like the idea of women competing against each other like that. Right.
Did you see the video of, where was it, down in Ecuador or Brazil or somewhere like that? The beauty pageant, the second runner-up, she got so pissed because the other lady won. She walked up, snatched the crown off her head, and threw it on the ground.
That is incredible. I need to YouTube that immediately.
Pardon me?
That's incredible. I need to watch that on YouTube immediately. I didn't see that.
Again, okay, so most people would think that
Good for her.
What, for snatching the crown off the
Well,
ladies?
for being like, what, actually, no, I'm going to stand up for myself. I think this isn't a good thing.
Well, no, I don't think that's what it was. I think she was actually mad because she didn't win. Like you were saying how most women can get...
True, but you know what the thing is about these beauty pageants? The girls incur a lot of costs in doing it. And it's a lot really taxing on these women's side, like their emotions and their personalities and their soul. Like they're beautiful and whatever, but it's really hard. Even just with modeling, it's like I've seen so many beautiful girls that just couldn't do it because they couldn't handle it emotionally. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if, somebody snatched up a crown or whatever, crown or two. I would probably do that.
All right, so that you brought up the hardships of, say, modeling. Now, most people think that, oh, she's a model, she's a little diva, it's not work, really. But like I've watched documentaries before, and I've just seen things on television, like 2020 or something like that, and it's hard work. I mean, you've got the photographer screaming at you, no, bend your back some more, no, put your leg up here, and then, like, say for instance, you've got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 25 degrees outside. We're going out to do this shoot. I don't care, right?
Well, those are all very hard. But you know what I always think? I think it is hard to be on set, but I love being on set. The hard part is not the actual modeling work. The hard part is going on all your castings, auditioning, not getting jobs when you think you're going to get them, going around for... there was times in my early career I didn't work for 6 months, and I still had to continue trying to get around and do things. You never know when your next paycheck's going to come in. Huh? You never know where you're going to go next. You don't have roots. It's really difficult to do that part of the job. That's really where the hard part comes. But, the shoot part and the launch party like we're doing, that's the reward.
Right. It's the fun part of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So how long do you think that you'll model? Like another 40 years? And when you're done with that, what do you want to do? Would you like to open your own modeling agency or become more involved with the industry?
Well, I'm studying acting because I'd like to see if I'm any good at that. As to whether that's successful or not, we're yet to be seen. But I'm enjoying doing that. I do have a degree in communication, so I could work in something like that.
Great. She's going to try to come get my job.
I could never. No one can wear earrings like you can wear them.
Oh, well, thanks.
But, I think... modeling is also in today's times, it's not just about wearing a catalog clothing and doing your job. It's about building a brand for yourself and building a future. And that's what Sports Illustrated has really advocated with all its women over the last 50 years. If you look at someone like Kathy Ireland and the empire she's built for herself, she built that from modeling. And that's really the goal for someone like me.
Right on. Okay, so let's go with a couple of fun questions here real quick. Again, I asked people on Facebook what they would ask you. My friend Minta, she asks, so you're alone in the car, singing your favorite song at the top of your lungs.
I do that all the time.
What song is it?
Well, it depends. Right now, I've got a few. I'm really liking Hosier's new song.
Yeah?
That's amazing. It's really incredible. I really like Mr. Probs The Waves song. That's really good. Mm-hmm. And Vance Joy Riptide is right up there. And, and Chrissy Teigen's husband, John Legend. He makes me cry every time with that All of Me song. And I know it's been played a lot, but I still cry. And John, when I see you later tonight, I'm going to tell you this exact same thing. You make me cry.
You're tearing up right now.
It makes me cry. It's so romantic. And then I see the two of them, and then it's all the romantic. And then I sing loudly, and then I think about them.
Aw. All right. Okay. So from South Africa, maybe you've heard of these guys, maybe not. Okay. Cedar?
Yes.
Congos?
No.
No? They're coming here. You got to check these guys
really?
out. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, on the 27th. Yeah, very cool. They're based out of Phoenix now, but yeah, from South Africa.
Oh, okay. I must look them up.
Diantword.
Obviously.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Are you Zeph?
I don't really listen to that music, and I don't think Zeph was a real word until they brought it to this world. Right. But okay, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. Okay, but the question is, do you know Johnny Clegg? What about Jesse Clegg?
No.
What about Lady Smithback Mambazo?
Yes.
What about Prime Circle?
I've heard of them.
You need to look them up, dude. They're really good. And Just Ginger's really good as well. I like them.
Okay, very cool. All right, so what is your most favorite thing that you've done here in Nashville? How long have you been in Nashville?
Well, I've been in Nashville since midnight last night. So the favorite thing I've done this whole time was have a 3-hour sleep.
Right.
And I've been doing some radio interviews this morning, which has been really great, and being driven around, getting to see everything. But the best thing that I'm going to be doing is going to the tents on Broadway, which I spoke about earlier, between 11 and 5. And anybody can come get in and see. You don't have to have a connection. It's for the fans. And come interact with the girls, which is going to be really fun. And this is the best part, okay? I'm going to be at the Smith & Forge little stand.
Yeah.
But this is the part that's the best. And I think you're going to want to come to show me how strong you are. We have a metal arm wrestling machine that's pretty incredible. And we're giving out some Smith & Forge tasters.
Okay.
You should come by and visit. Some pictures, some autographs, things like that. And we're having bands. There's bands playing all day at the tents.
Okay.
So,
very cool. Are you going to Kings of Leon?
Of course I'm going to Kings of Leon. I didn't come all the way to Nashville not to go to the Kings of Leon party tonight.
Right, of course.
And, this is great. You know what they gave me?
What?
They gave me a vinyl record with all the signatures on in my room last night. I was like, this is amazing.
You got an autographed vinyl record.
Yeah, and of Mickey Echo. Aren't you jealous?
I am just a little bit.
I can see it.
You can see it in my eyes?
Yep.
Well, I know you're jealous of my earrings, so.
You're right, I am. I don't have any on.
Aw. Well, actually, I posted, but the picture I posted of you on Facebook, somebody asked the question, said, can she open beer bottles with those earrings?
Ah, smart. That's a good one.
Yeah, can you?
Do you know what I found out?
What?
I found out that you can open a beer bottle with the, your Mac, or if you have an Apple computer, if you take the the part that plugs into the wall, you clip it off. There's like a little round circle. I saw on Life Hacks that you can open a beer with it. We should try that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Like a can or a bottle.
Yeah, like a bottle.
Okay. Well,
If it's a can, you can use like your fingers.
well, yeah.
That's the thing that you can use to open a can with.
That's what makes us the higher species because we can use our fingers and opposable thumbs.
That's true.
You know, but bears have
Although-
opposable thumbs.
Well, I just found out there's a species of cats that also has little thumbs.
Really?
Yes.
What's the cat's
The
name?
Hemingway cats. Apparently Hemingway bred these cats and they have thumbs.
Yeah, you're right. Down in Key Largo or Key West.
Yeah. I so want a cat with thumbs.
Would you not be scared of a cat with thumbs?
Well, I had a cat. Unfortunately, he died the day before New Year's. He had a little virus, but anyway, he was adorably cute. I managed to teach him to walk on a leash, which was incredible. And before I moved to America, I was this close. That's a small amount I'm showing with my fingers. You
Right.
can't see. To getting him to come with me to coffee shops, which would have made me a little weird, but it would have been really fun. But now if I have a cat with thumbs, maybe I can teach him to text me.
You could. And he could also go get his food out of the cabinet by himself. Are you hungry? Go get it for yourself.
Yep, and he can crack open those cans.
He can. Thank you very much for coming in today, Genevieve.
Thanks for having me.